9:20 on the nut. Man, I've been on time like every day this week on my show. Normally it never happens. I'm like way early or way late, and then we all got problems. We got Danielle, we got Brandon. Bricks for Water. This is such a cool event. I was reading about it a little bit more through our event calendar just to get prepared for the interview. And, you know, really supporting such a great mission and just a great day of fun for the region's families. You know, great to have you guys in the studio. And where should we start today? Because the 14th's gearing up for a full day of fun.
Well, thanks for having us. I guess where to start is maybe we should tell people about what we're doing. So on February 14th, it's next Saturday, just a little over a week away, we're hosting Bricks for Water, which is it's a Lego show with cool interactive Lego displays and Lego activities that are more hands-on than just look but don't touch, you know. Mm-hmm. And the whole idea is that every dollar in your ticket sales will be donated to World Vision International, who's the #1 non-governmental provider of clean water in the world. So
fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, we love it. It's a cause that's near and dear to our heart. So we were excited to find a cool opportunity to take a fun hobby in Lego, which is one of Brandon's favorite hobbies, and kind of marry it with this passion for fundraising that we've had for over a decade.
This is fantastic. And just learning a little bit more, providing clean water to one person every 10 seconds is the statistic from the group. And it's just what a great organization that is. And going into this, so this is your second time around for Bricks for Water. How did the first event come to be?
You want to do it?
Yeah. So I am part of a local Lego adult hobbyist group, the Gateway Lego Users Group. And we have done a variety of local events. We've done some kind of traveling events. And it so happened that Danielle and I, a couple years ago, were at a Lego display event, and she had the idea to put on an event like that as a fundraising opportunity. And I was nervous. Danielle is much more the go-getter than I am, and but her confidence and her vision won out. And so 2 years ago, we put on Bricks for Water for the first time, and it was a lot of fun. We had friends and family and contestants from the TV show Lego Masters all show up and help us out, and put on an event that last year I think we ended up raising around $10,000 through.
That's incredible.
Through that effort.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And now this year it's on February the 14th. So happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Get on over here and do it together with your significant other too. 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Edwardsville American Legion Post 199. So this is a full slated day of really anything you can imagine when it comes to Legos, correct?
Yeah, so it's available all day. You can come first thing in the morning and stay all day. You could pop in later. It's kind of just, it's open available house. That time. Yeah, according to your schedule. We know folks have lots of things going on in sports and plans and whatnot. So I would say that you could probably plan on easily spending a couple hours there and have a good time. And so we'll have, if folks are familiar with the Gateway Lego Users Group display at the Shrine, Our Lady of the Snows in Belleville over Christmas, we have most of our displayers are people who participate in that club.
Oh,
so
wow.
Some of the things that you'll see at our show may be familiar from that. So we'll have a big city to view, like several tables, just massive, like kind of little Lego metropolitan area with lots of fun things to see. We'll have a station where folks can build and race cars, which was very fun last year. Kids spent hours building.
You can race the car you build?
Yes.
Oh, that's... See, now I had no skills with growing up with Legos, so I'm learning a lot.
It's fun to see kids do that because the setup that we have, which is going to be generously provided by our friend James, has a very precise timer. So it'll time the race cars down to the thousandth of a second. And so kids will build a car, see how theirs performed compared to others, and then they'll make the necessary adjustments and keep trying to improve their times. And so it's a fun little physics experiment playing with Lego. We'll also have some art boards where kids can make patterns and shapes and characters just using 1x1 bricks, like on a what's it called, a graffiti board. Yeah. It's kind of a wall situation. I think like 150 pounds of Duplo. So those are the bigger bricks for like smaller kids. So if you got toddlers, you just put them on a rug And
there we go.
Read a book and let them build for a while. There's just be all sorts of fun things to cool things to do and see.
Well, and I love the idea of having, the Lego Master contestants there too. I mean, that really provides that, kind of next level event status there. And to also have, I'm sure there's going to be some really cool displays there and just some really cool opportunities to chat it up. And if you're your child or yourself or whoever's into the, into Legos or into the hobby, to really get some tips too and really talk to some people that really know what they're doing about this. Because not joking with you, I was the worst at building Legos. I couldn't sit still for 4 seconds.
I don't have the creativity for it.
I don't either. I just don't. So it's cool. I mean, what a great opportunity to be able to get that knowledge and first hands-on experience too.
It's going to be like a really intimate event. Like Edwardsville's not a big city, and so you have the opportunity to come in. Paul Wellington and Nelita Nelson are our Lego Masters contestants this year. They're siblings who've competed on the show once in America and once in the Australian version of the show. And 2 years ago, and just in communications between the events, they're so generous with their time and their energy. And no doubt, like, people have the opportunity to kind of talk and hear from them and share and spend that time together.
Well, I love the fact that that you're making this affordable for everybody too. It's $10, correct? And then children 3 and under are free.
That's right.
Well, and like you said, I like that it's not, you can take a half hour and you can take multiple hours, you can take all day, and you're still going to have whatever experience you want out of it and make it tailored to you. What are you guys excited about the most when it comes to the day of event stuff?
I think for me, the fact that it is just a bunch of Lego nerds coming together to put this on, whether you are a contestant who's competed on Lego Masters or whether you are somebody who builds something at their kitchen table, there's this shared bond and this love of this silly little, plastic brick that is just absolutely fun to share and to nerd out on. And so I love the fact that so many different people at different skill levels and different levels of notoriety can come together and can be just excited about the same thing. It's events like this, both the ones that we put on last time and other ones that we participated in. It's this great equalizer where, like, there are no tiers of people who are participating, but it's everybody coming together, doing what they can do, and just sharing this love together.
Fantastic. I completely agree. And, we'll take a quick break and come back with more of this conversation. We got to pay some bills. But before we do, the fundraiser is going to be set for February the 14th, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Edwardsville, American Legion Post 199. You got a lot of space in there, too, to work with.
Yes.
And have they been good partners, a good venue?
They're wonderful. Yeah.
Awesome. Great to hear. And you know what? That's always consistent, too. Every time I ask that question, because you never know. I never really script these things, so it could always take a 180. But it's always great to know that they've been a great partner for such great events. You can take your family or yourself, your significant other, for a quick Valentine's Day stop too, for $10 a piece, and kids 3 and under are free. We'll come back, talk more about this right after a quick one. RiverBender.com, Roku TV.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro?
What's good, my guy?
Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Welcome back, 9:32. So we were just talking. I mean, we were off the air for like a couple of seconds, and Brandon, you were talking about a pirate ship that you put together, and I was, because I know like Legos, you know, I see at Target, you know, and I would feel accomplished getting one of those mini sets done. 5 foot by 6 foot, is that what you said for this pirate ship?
It's an entire pirate display.
Oh,
I think it's got like 3 pirate ships.
There are islands and ships and volcanoes. You know,
how big is this thing again? You said 5 by 6 though. Yeah. That's incredible. When did you build this?
Over the course of several years, you know, I would do a version of it and then put it away for a couple years and kind of reimagine it and do a new version of it. And
that's all. Danielle, do you build?
I like to follow instructions. I'm very good at following instructions. Yeah. If I were going to build something, I appreciate the mosaics. Have you ever seen?
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Mosaic pieces of art with 1x1 studs. I really enjoy participating in building those. We did the big world map by following instructions. It's a Lego set.
Oh wow!
A few years ago, but we have several friends that design them and create their own. And so, if I were going to do something beyond just following instructions, I think that I would like to do something like that.
That's all. That's something I would do too, because I've seen some of those, and it's just the coolest darn thing to see them from far away, and then you see them up close and realize what it is. You know?
Yeah, we had a friend in 2024. He will have a bunch of mosaics at this year's show. It's one of the most impressive things to me that he does. But for our 2024, our inaugural Bricks for Water, he found a picture from World Vision that they'd used in promotional materials of a child, like I think holding a cup of water. And he made that for our show. And it was just incredible to be like, to recognize. I was like, I've seen this photo in the years that we've participated in this charity. And he turned it into this beautiful piece of Lego art. It was awesome.
Now, does World Vision, do they collaborate with you guys or connect a little bit from your participation?
They're aware of what we're doing.
That's cool.
For sure. And so we're doing the fundraiser because later this year we're going to participate in 2 endurance running events.
You were talking about that before we came on the air. Yeah.
So we're going to run the Hood to Coast Relay in Oregon with some teammates in August, and then we're going to do the Chicago Marathon again in October. And so Bricks for Water is a way that we're fundraising toward that goal. So because we're on these teams and associated with Team World Vision, And they're aware that we're doing this event, and it sounds like they're going to do a write-up, like big World Vision, on the event as well. So we're looking forward to seeing that.
Well, it should be. This is fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
Well, and how did all this come together? Because I think that's a great tie into this too. Because it was all from marathons, right? Or it started with marathons, right?
Yeah. So back in 2011, we were living in Chicago, and it so happened that Team World Vision, the charitable endurance running arm of World Vision, started in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
And so we had some connections there, and ended up, I, along with some of our friends, signed up to run the Chicago Marathon in 2011. Did not convince Danielle.
They have this amazing way of getting people that don't run to sign up to run marathons. It's very strange. Yeah.
And so I ran that year, and then I signed up to do it the following year.
By then we were dating.
And so I actually proposed to Danielle at mile 4 of the Chicago Marathon.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then by 2014, we were married, and I had convinced her to run it with me.
It was really incredible. Like, I watched all of these friends who truly weren't runners, and I wasn't a runner. My mom would love to tell you stories about how I got out of running as a child playing sports. But I was really inspired because I saw all these people, Brandon included, who did not consider themselves running and runners, and I watched them just step by step over the course of 6 months train for a marathon and then complete the marathon successfully while fundraising thousands of dollars and doing this amazing work along the way. And I was like, well, I want to be a part of that. That's really cool. So
that's incredible.
I also learned to do it. So.
That's absolutely incredible. Well, getting back in to the event, it's going to be on February the 14th, Valentine's Day, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Are there any specific times for any interactive things or anything that we need to put a pinpoint on?
No, it's all available the whole time. So anytime someone wants to show up, they can. The American Legion has they have a kitchen, and they've not too long ago expanded their menu. So if you want to come and you find that you're getting hungry but you're not ready to leave, you can always get some lunch and hang out a little bit.
They have fantastic food, by the way. They really do.
Yeah.
And so there's what haven't we hit on when it comes to some of the display or interactive displays or any of the activities that are going to be there? Have we hit on pretty much everything or that we want to?
Most of them. I'm trying to remember if there are any other interactive elements that we haven't highlighted
we have
yet.
Play Brick, just it's going to be 4 tables just piled up with 2x6, the basic blue 2x4 basic blue bricks. And so it's always fun to see what creativity comes out of kids when you give them thousands of the exact same piece. One kid made a chain necklace last year.
Oh, wow.
He wore around his neck with interlocking links. Yeah.
It is cool. Always really fun to me to see what happens when you give kids constraints in building. Our son is a great example of this, but I've seen it in other kids too, where instead of giving them anything they could want to build with, you give them, a small random pile of things, or you give them all of the same piece, and their creativity, when it's pressed like that, comes up with these amazing things. And so I think that basic play brick is one of my favorite things, just because of the way that it brings out impressive creativity in the kids.
100%. And just to be a part of that. And really, if your child has never really had the opportunity to really dive into such an immersive opportunity for it too, what a great chance. And you guys can do it all day long, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Edwardsville American Legion Post 199. And the Lego Master's going to be there all day?
They're going to be there all day.
Yeah. Fantastic. And that's
Paul Wellington and Nelita Nelson.
Thank you very much. And the siblings who competed in 2 different Lego Masters. That's awesome. Now, did you watch their episodes?
Yeah.
Good. Just in case they give you any pop quizzes.
We were really excited when we invited them in 2024. The season was still ongoing.
Oh, no kidding.
And they were from Wisconsin and Ohio. So when we were planning the show in 2024, we tried to kind of reach out to folks that might be close enough to make it work pretty easily. Mm-hmm. And so we reached out to them. They very generously agreed to come to our show right away. But the show was still airing. So we didn't know at the time how well they did. And they made it
to the
all
finals.
the way to the finale. And
Oh, wow.
Up until like close to the show, we're like, did the people who win Lego Masters like agree to come to our show? Like,
That's
that would be
incredible.
Yeah.
Well, that's still so cool and just a great opportunity. Oh, and there's some great partners for the event too to put this on. And do you want to spotlight your event partners now?
Sure.
Should we do that?
We'd love to. Trevor Halloran, who's State Farm agent in Edwardsville, he's our State Farm agent. He's been super generous with us both years. We've reached out to ask for support, and without hesitation, he's thrown in. And so we love his service in general. He does great work for us, but we're especially grateful that he sponsored our event. We have a family friend whose business has sponsored us. They're actually out of Colorado, but they're going to fly out and support the event. It's a German car garage, Arvada German garage.
Wow, that's cool.
Bricks and Minifigs in Glen Carbon.
They're going to be selling things at our store. So if you like to go shopping at Bricks and Minifigs in Glen Carbon, they're actually going to have a little satellite location at our show.
Oh, wow,
so
nice.
You'll be able to play and build and look at displays. And then if you feel inspired, you can do a little shopping and take stuff home.
There you go.
Too. We're supported by Thrivent Financial, which is pretty cool. And I'm drawing a blank. I feel like there's one other big one.
Care Choice
Management. So that's a basically a social work agency out of St. Louis that help people plan for kind of elder care and managing like the changes in life as you start to get older.
Really cool. Well, I'd be remiss not to ask about the Gateway Lego Users Group. How can we learn more about you guys or follow along with some of the projects?
Yeah. So you can find us online at gatewaylug.org. We have our meeting calendar as well as our event calendar there. You can look for Gateway Lego Users Group or Gateway Lug on Facebook and Instagram. And and you can always email us, reach out. We love to invite new people in and help people get to celebrate that hobby together.
Fantastic. I love this. We'll link everything on a write-up on RiverBender.com, and we'll see you Saturday, February the 14th. Anything else to add?
I don't think so. Thank you so much.
Man, there we go. Thank you guys for your time. We'll see you at 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturday, February the 14th, American Legion Post 199 in Edwardsville. A write-up coming your way on RiverBender. We'll come back with more show next.